Hi, everyone. I'm Nate, and this is my colleague, Jillian. In 1997, Clayton Christensen introduced the theory of disruptive innovation. In underserved markets, new entrants with simpler, cheaper technologies displace market leaders. Christensen described how new business models enabled by new technology displace previously dominant companies. For example, in the US, there are 35 million businesses, 98% of which are small businesses with less than 100 employees. Banks have moved upmarket because it's difficult to efficiently serve small businesses with the traditional sales delivery model. So today, banks are competing for just 2% of all American businesses, leaving the other 98% underserved. We created QuickFi to enable banks to become disruptors instead of being disrupted in this underserved market.
QuickFi instantly transitions banks and captive finance companies from a 100-year-old sales-driven lending model to an entirely new embedded lending model. QuickFi's borrower self-service workflows are powered by agentic AI, which reduces the SMB loan process from days down to minutes.
We'll show you how it works. Jill works for Sany, one of the largest construction equipment manufacturing companies in the world, and a current QuickFi partner. She starts the approval process by entering some basic information about the customer. This part's fairly standard, but wait, because it gets better. Once the information is entered, Jill selects the company from a credit database. And here's the neat part. The tedious lender risk and compliance procedures that were previously done sequentially are replaced by AI agents that now execute these tasks simultaneously and instantly. In a matter of seconds, a credit decision is rendered using numerous credit and fraud prevention data sources. Next, Jill enters the customer's contact information and confirms the cost of the equipment. She then uploads the equipment invoice, which is automatically analyzed to ensure the cost and equipment type align with the approval terms. It's another area where AI agents automate and simplify the finance process. Once the invoice is uploaded, Jill notifies the customer that the transaction is ready to be completed in the QuickFi mobile app. If you're familiar with commercial lending, you're aware of all the credit, compliance, and risk procedures that were previously done manually, taking hours or days to complete. With QuickFi, processing times are reduced from days to minutes. Costs are reduced by more than 2/3. And lenders partnered with QuickFi can re-enter previously abandoned small business markets with a cost-effective model that enables a massive competitive advantage over traditional lenders. Next, we'll show you what the customer experience is in the QuickFi mobile app. The customer logs into the mobile app to complete the multi-factor identity verification and a live facial recognition scan. Once the customer is logged in, they will see the partner's branded logo on the home page, as well as the pending transaction, which she'll tap to complete. The equipment buyer confirms the desired finance structure and term length and sees the monthly payment update in real time. She can then add insurance coverage with our embedded insurance feature. Business borrowers can instantly procure insurance with the tap of a button. The equipment buyer then confirms the equipment delivery and billing preferences. The digital finance contract is generated instantly based on the selections made on the prior screen, eliminating the time and cost to prepare and deliver documents manually. QuickFi also eliminates all the waiting the customer would endure under the traditional lending model. Waiting for a finance proposal, waiting for a credit decision, and waiting for the contracts to be sent. The customer can complete the entire finance process from application to closing at any time of the day or night without interruption. The contract terms are conveniently summarized for the customer, including the equipment invoice. With a single digital signature, the customer completes the transaction.
And that's it. The transaction is complete, and the equipment supplier is paid the next business day. And as the customer, I have all the loan servicing tools I need in my mobile app. I can see my signed contracts. I can initiate an early payoff. I can even see my business's credit profile. And if I have any questions, 24/7 live QuickFi support is always available.
With QuickFi, the cost per transaction is 1/3 the cost incurred today by the largest lenders operating at scale. We anticipate reducing the cost to 1/10 within 5 years. There's also no upfront cost, and the platform can be implemented in just 2 weeks. That means in just 2 weeks, you've transitioned from traditional lending to embedded lending, a new business model that enables you to become the disruptor instead of the victim of disruption. Banks and global OEMs using QuickFi have financed hundreds of millions of dollars for creditworthy small businesses they couldn't efficiently serve previously. If you're a bank or manufacturer looking to drive disruptive innovation, we'd love to help you. Thanks for your interest in QuickFi.